Hey, how's it going? I just got the Beast Box in the mail, and I wanted to do a quick unboxing video and show you what's in the box. And yeah, let's just get right into it without wasting much time. I already cut the plastic here a little bit, make it easier to pop off. There we go. Put this to the side. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so I struggled a little bit taking the top off. Turns out there's tape at the bottom. That's why the top wasn't coming off. So now, with the tape removed, let's take a look. Make sure it's in focus here. Looks incredible. You can see here we have the spacers, the locking mechanism for the combo extensions. You also have some screws here if you want to screw on the magnetic backplate, which I probably will do because I don't see myself changing too much around in the back. So just for security's sake, I'll leave it screwed in. Here's the cable. Not a USB-C cable. It's I don't know what type of cable this is called, but that's the cable you get. Put this to the side here. Get our little Daigo the Beast carrying bag. Here's the bag. I don't know why I was struggling to kind of unravel it, but seems pretty nice. And now to the star of the show here. Oh, it feels really nice. Put this to the side. And yeah, here's some instructions for what to do on the PS5 to make sure it's connecting properly. You just gotta make sure it's using the USB cable. Let's open this up. Okay, took me a second there to take off the plastic. As you can see right here. Oh, this shit looks so nice. There's two versions that I was looking into. There was this one, and then there's the regular HITBOX Ultra, which doesn't come with any artwork. Just debating whether which one to get. I think if you're planning on customizing the artwork, go with the basic one because of the size of this controller, it's actually the perfect size for one of my favorite paintings, Nighthawks by Edward Hopper. So I was gonna get artwork for that, but man, this Daigo one just looked too sick. So ended up going with this one. And these buttons feel so nice. This is exactly what I was looking for. Not super loud, pretty comfortable, you know. And then we have the buttons on top here. They're not labeled, but I think the manual tells you which one they're on. They're for. Got your tournament lock, cable, port, and then back. So this is interesting. So the back of this controller isn't like rubberized the way the Victrix is, for example, which I'll show you here in a second. It's more like foam, which I kind of like. As long as there's no slippage, I don't think it really matters. But let's take a look at the back here. And yeah, here's where we can customize the buttons. If you do want to change the artwork, I do believe you have to unplug all the buttons. Thankfully, they actually labeled all of the buttons here. Or like, I don't think the original one had it, but you can see here there's labels here, as well as labels on the wires themselves. Excuse me. There's a separate PCB board here, so we can see that. Can't tell which one goes to which from here just yet, but this is mapped to R3, L3, and touchpad, which I think I'm going to leave as default because that's really what I leave it mapped to on my Victrix. And there's a QR code, I think, to scan for, I think, modification guides. Here are the magnets. There's screw holes here, which I will probably use. I just want to make sure the L3 and R3 are mapped to the buttons I want on the combo extensions. And once that's done, I'll go ahead and put those screws in. And they did make this change to the magnets. They said in the V2. So the current HITBOX Ultra and the Daigo edition are the V2, which means they're PS5, PS4, Switch, and PC compatible, whereas the original was like PS5, Series X, Switch, PC compatible, if I remember correctly. Which, I mean, I don't have an Xbox, so this is perfect. I have a Switch, PS5, and a PC, so it's compatible with everything. But there were some concerns around these things breaking, and I think they made a change to the new ones where they made them more durable as well. So let's put this back on. Turn you around. And yeah, HITBOX Ultra. I mean, you can see here we have Daigo Umehara written here, HITBOX logo. I'm assuming this is the Beast or Daigo. I don't know. If you are in the comments and you speak Japanese, please let me know. And yeah, I mean, also I think if you do plan on customizing the artwork, I don't know why you would because it's a limited edition, but keep in mind, like you see how there's black and white screw holes here, whereas the normal one, it's all black. And then you have the red combo extender. So it might clash with like certain artwork if you try to customize it, but this looks so sick. This is like, it feels almost like, I think it's plastic, but it almost feels like glass or like acrylic. I'm so excited to use it. Let me show you the Victrix real quick. This is how it compares to the Victrix in terms of size. You can see Victrix is like 3/4 the width of the HITBOX Ultra. Also, sorry if I sound out of breath. I'm recording this during my lunch break in between work, so just trying to get this out here, make sure I can record while I still have good lighting, because I have yellow lights in my apartment and it's not great for recording in the evening. But anyway, you can see this is the thickness of it compared to the HITBOX. I don't know if this is going to show properly in here, but they're thickness wise almost similar. I think the HITBOX is a little thicker, which is fine. And man, these buttons are exactly what I was looking for. Compared to this and the amount of travel, like this is, I think, low actuation, low travel. I might play around with the different combo extenders just to see if I like, or not combo extenders, the button optimizers, to see if any of these feel better, and might even try without it. But what's nice is you don't even need to like remove the buttons from the back or anything. You can just like twist them out. There's like little rivets here, which, yeah, you can see like the little ring comes off, and then you just change out the buttons and everything to your liking, which I'm not gonna mess with right now. But yeah, anyway, without wasting too much time, I mean, this is really all I wanted to showcase in this video. I will probably do a later comparison between the Victrix and the HITBOX Ultra. But first impressions, it feels very premium. It is an expensive controller, so, you know, definitely don't get it as your first leverless. Like, try a Hot 42, try the Quanva Sapphire, find something that's not like almost $300, but I'm trying different leverless controllers. I did a lot of research into this one and ended up choosing it, and I will post another video comparing them, maybe in a couple months or two, like once I've really had a chance to see how this holds up and play around with it. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If this was helpful, if you're looking to buying one, they have a sale right now throughout February. So normally this is $325. I think I got it for $275 before taxes and shipping costs. The regular HITBOX Ultra is $300. Right now it's $250. So, you know, if you're interested in one, now's a good time to get one. And yeah, hope you guys have a good one. Don't want to waste too much time. And yeah, take care. Bye.